Hey, folks, welcome to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network podcast. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thanks for joining me today. Big potential spoiler for tonight for Impact Wrestling's Rebellion. We may see the Impact Wrestling debut of Big Cass, formerly of the WWE Big Cass, aka Kaz XL. Very, very good chance we're going to see his debut tonight. Article here, Wrestling Inc. It says former WWE star Big Cass, aka Kaz XL, is set to debut with Impact Wrestling, according to Gary Cassidy of Inside the Ropes. Impact Rebellion takes place later tonight, and it's very possible he could show up as soon as tonight or an upcoming episode of Impact. In February, Kaz made his return to pro wrestling after being away since September of 2019 as he battled depression and alcohol addiction. And we earlier this month, Kaz XL spoke with Chris Van Vliet about potentially working for another promotion after being released by the WWE in 2018. Says he would love to go to Impact Wrestling during that interview, among other promotions. So, as according to Gary Cassidy, it's a done deal. Gary Cassidy of Inside Ropes, according to him, it's a done deal. Not sure where he got the information from, but according to him, it's a done deal. Big Cass is set to debut with Impact Wrestling. Could be tonight. It could be on a future episode of Impact Wrestling. And I I have no issue with it. I think Big Cass. I'm first of all, I'm glad he was able to battle his demons and defeat. Hopefully, he's defeated them completely, battling depression and alcohol addiction. Excuse me, got a little tongue tied, a little tongue tied there. But hopefully he's beaten those demons, and he always had potential. He always had terrific potential, and I always thought he was the strong link of the team with him and Enzo Amore, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. And I would love to see him in Impact Wrestling. I think getting a second chance at proving himself as a professional wrestler, I think is something he seems to want, and I think he would grab the bull by the horn, and I think he would run with it. I think he would do a great job. I think it would be a great signing. I think he would come back and be a great asset to Impact Wrestling. So if he's coming back to Impact Wrestling, if Gary Cassidy of Inside the Ropes is in fact correct, I think that's potentially big plus for Impact Wrestling in bringing Big Cass back. It doesn't say how long the contract is for. It doesn't say if it's long term or if it's short term. But it seems to be a done deal. It seems to be a done deal. Now I know, as I mentioned, he made his returned to pro wrestling February of 2019. Actually, Luke Gallows had a hand in that. Here on Fightful, Luke Gallows article. Luke Gallows reveals how Big Cass returned happened. It says Big Cass had a buzzworthy return to pro wrestling in 2021, as Doc Gallows had a big hand in it. Said Cass popped up at Gallows Lariato Pro Show in February 2021, and Gallows spoke to Fightful about how that moment came about. I'm not going to read it. These are a long paragraphs here, so I'm just going to say, just going to read a bit of it. Luke Gallows said that he stayed in touch with him and everything that was going on with him. I've been in touch, checking in on him, stuff like that, and that over time, because he's a young kid, he's a big, talented guy. He just got a little over his head in that system. I think it was a little too much for him to handle, so he needed to focus on his recovery and all that, which he did a great job of. And I just said, listen, there's always a door open with me. There's never going to be any pressure here. Come hang out at one of my shows and see what you think. So Big Cass made his return to Gallows' Lariato show, and we all know Luke Gallows is the top star, or one of the top stars, I should say, in Impact Wrestling, and I'm sure he put a good word in for him, for Impact Wrestling. And it says when Gallows had asked when asked if Gallows had talked to the company execs about Cass, Gallows actually admitted that he has, and noting that if you're in their position, you're doing yourself a disservice by not asking. So Luke Gallows actually did bring up Cass's name. Okay, I didn't know that. Just reading that now, and but Luke Gallows did bring up his name. So it seems like we're gonna see. It'd be interesting to see if Big Cass makes his debut tonight, and it'd be interesting how he would debut. But all signs point to Big Cass. a member of the Impact Wrestling roster. We will find out for sure. We will definitely find out for sure either tonight or in an upcoming episode of Impact Wrestling if this is in fact true. On that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for listening to me today. Enjoy Impact Wrestling Rebellion. And until next time, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. And stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.